Hello, 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 and thank you for making the choice to click in to chat with Trina. Stay tuned to see who our special guest is tonight. Hello, everybody. This is Miss Trina with Chat with Trina. I believe this is our third take. Think we're gonna make it this time?
We got it. We got this.
I am here with the hilarious and charming as ever, Mr. Troy Barrett of the Crosby Zydeco Festival, right? I almost said it wrong, huh? I get, and I'm looking at, so I know. But Troy and I were supposed to get together before when the Zydeco Festival was scheduled. But of course, Mr. COVID slid through and through a couple of things, but that's okay because we learned from it and we're going to keep it moving, right? So first thing, I want to remind y'all all to make sure that you join my Chat with Trina Facebook group page so you can watch these videos. Today, I decided this is so important that we needed to have it on my regular page. So Troy, you ready?
I'm waiting on you. Let's get it.
Okay, let's get it. First, I want to say, is that your real name? Is that your government name, Troy Barrett?
Troy Barrett.
Come bring your camera down. I can't see the top of your head. That right there.
That's good.
And yeah. I think you don't want me to see you, and I'm trying to see you.
I need to see all this. Come on.
I want to see all of that.
Let's get it.
Are you from Houston or are you from Louisiana?
No, I'm from Dayton, Texas with Louisiana roots. My dad is from.
Okay, so your roots are Louisiana?
Yeah, Opelousas, St. Martinville, yeah.
Oh, okay. How long have you been? Well, you've been in Houston all your life. Did your dad come here? Is that how you got here? How did you get to Houston? I mean, how did your family get to Houston?
My dad's mother and their whole 9 sisters, they went to Liberty, Texas, and was born
home of all the Zydeco stuff.
Well, the Zydeco part didn't start till 30 something years ago. It wasn't something I grew up with.
Oh, okay.
I got a taste of it. That was it.
Okay. Oh, so it wasn't something like you always had Zydeco in your life. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's interesting. Tell us about the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company, established in 2006. But tell me about that. I didn't know you did that. What is that?
Well, I love to cook, and came to work one day. He said, "You think you can cook so good?" He pulled out a deer leg and threw it on the table and said, "Make some sausage out of that." I may as well have made it out of that table because I didn't know how to make sausage out of meat or wood. Right. If anybody knows me, they know I don't miss a challenge. So I took the challenge. Lord and Barrett Sausage Company was born.
Awesome. So do I see your kids sometime on some, I stalk Facebook when I'm going to interview somebody. So are your kids a part of your business or they do their own thing?
They do their own thing, but once everything starts taking off with all the grocery stores and restaurant and stuff that we have coming up in the future, they'll be a part of it.
Okay. So is that what is the vision and the goal of Lord and Barrett? Oh, wait a minute, let me back up. Who is Lord?
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have the gift of making sausage, so it was natural for me to.
It's like it was Lord Barrett. I get it. Yeah. That's a great. I love that. That's awesome.
And it's the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company. That way, every time they talk about it,
they have to say the Lord. God, I like that. Okay. So what is the vision of Lord and Barrett, the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company?
Okay, so it's good that you asked me that question. Right now, we're getting everything together. We're getting the platform together, getting everything together with the products and such. But my vision, well, we're waiting on HEB to make that first purchase so we can go in there. Then working on some places in Louisiana, supermarkets in Louisiana. Right now, we're in 5 Central. I don't know if anybody heard of 5 Central restaurant. It's on the street, Upper Kirby by Eddie V's.
I think I have heard that.
Yeah, it's in their gumbo, their shrimp and grits.
Wow.
Their pasta dish. And now they're starting to serve it online on the brunch. So it's Oh,
that's awesome, Troy. When you decided that you wanted to go into this business, I know that you had to wait to see. Did you wait to see? Did God point you in this direction for you to make sure? Like, did you pray? Did you fast to see if that's the direction? Was He ordering your steps to go that direction? Did you wait for that, or did you just jump to it and go with it?
No, what I did was hone my skills until he said it was time. I only had one sausage when I started, and
Mm-hmm.
he wanted it 8 years ago, and it just wasn't time.
Mm-hmm.
The timing is everything. So in the meantime, I have a catering company. I do barbecue. I have 6 or 7 different sausages. Make boudin, make cracklings. I do it all now. But had I rushed, had I jumped ahead of him, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
But
Okay.
I've been through a lot. When I decided to take an early retirement
Mm-hmm.
from the chemical plant, I made a lot of money, and I walked away from it. And I walked, and God said it won't be easy, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah.
And so it ain't been easy. But here I am in my mind as a man. I got this, because I don't think it's anything I can't do. Some people it's arrogant. Some people say it's this and that, but it's just confidence. A man has to have confidence. Okay, take for instance, this sausage is right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is the product that if you believe and trust in the Lord, put in the work that this will happen. This is market ready to go. So in Texas, who don't make sausage? But I think that, call it an ego, whatever, but I think that it's going to be an explosion, take off. So,
and you have to think that way in order for it to happen. I'm doing a devotional thing. I'm doing some things right now with myself, and it's funny you mentioned that you have to that things is a struggle. So the devotion was talking this morning. It was about when you do start doing things, how hard it's going to be, but it's like that so that you can know where your help comes from, who to give your favor to, you know what I mean? So you can know that you need God to do this, not anything else, and you can't do it on your own. So that's why there's the strength, you know?
Well, I'm gonna tell you that it overwhelms when I start talking about the Lord, because I know my life. What man can think that what he does is good enough to go with the Lord everywhere? Well, see, that's what I believe. He's shown me. I completely trust the Lord. I'm not saying to tell nobody about it. I don't care what platform it is. Just like right now, I don't know who's watching, but I don't care. Lord, He heard my cry and He pitied every groan. And if I could help somebody else to have the same kind of faith, you have got. One of my pastors, Charles Perry, said, you got to have radical faith in order to receive ridiculous favor. When he said that, that stuck in me. So he did a lot of cleaning for me over the last 7 years. Life is not changing. That Crosby Zydeco Fest.
Don't tell me why. Don't tell me nothing about the Zydeco Fest yet. We gotta get to that.
No, it's part of the testimony.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna get to that in a second so you can get that testimony. So
all right.
Just hold it. Is there anything else that you want us to know about the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company? I'm so excited that it's going to be in stores. So maybe I can taste it so I can, since Blue Ribbon didn't hurt me. They didn't change their recipe.
Watch your mouth. Don't be talking about nuggets.
Yes, I gotta go find me a L&B sausage.
The Lord and Barrett sausage.
L&B sausage. The Lord and Barrett sausage stuff. I gotta find. You need to get it in HEB and Kroger.
That's where it's going.
Well, HEB, you did mention HEB already.
Hold on. He gonna take it everywhere. Favor gonna walk it through the door everywhere.
Yes. So then I can let go of that. I can quit looking over there at the Blue Ribbon and look over here.
You said Blue Ribbon one more time.
I did. When did it start? When did the Zydeco Festival start? And is this festival, the Crosby Zydeco Festival, is this the same as the Solo Zydeco Festival, or is that different?
Okay, that's I had 2 festivals doing it over the last 10 years.
Okay, okay.
Crosby, I left the name in Crosby, went to Humble for 3 or 4 years, and then back to Crosby.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so
let's talk about it.
When was the first festival first?
It started back in 1991, 92. Willie Dalco is the one who started it.
Okay. Who?
His name was, he's deceased, rest in peace. Willie Dalcor.
Okay.
He started the festival, and every year he only had like 200 people.
Mm.
It's been up to 15,000 people.
Wow.
It's gotten to the point to where it's a part of people's, well, it is a part of the culture, but it's ingrained in people. When people know when Thanksgiving is coming, Christmas is coming, they know the Crosby Zydeco Fest is coming.
It's coming.
Okay, so you got me busting at the seam. Can I tell you? Can I talk now about this fest?
Yes, go ahead.
So God told me I lost a lot of money in 2014 and 15. But it was because God had showed favor over me, but I was still trying to do things on my own. I was the one that was thinking that Zydeco music, this festival had to go on. It's almost like I cared about it more than I care about the Lord, because I wasn't giving the Lord the amount of time and attention I was giving that festival. So after
we got a jealous God. We got a jealous God.
I thank God that I stopped doing the festival versus taking somebody in my family to get my attention.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I thank him for that favor. But the point I'm making is, I lost a lot of money when I was expecting to make about $300,000-$400,000. I lost $120,000.
Wow.
Keep putting that first ahead of me. It's gonna be something else. Took my hands off it. Then I went down to the valley. But God is so merciful. He's so good. He knows the plans that He have for you. And I fill myself with scripture. I start reading Purpose-Driven Life and just. And I'm always looking at stuff for motivation. I never have been that guy to just half do anything. If I'm gonna get, I'll go all the way. So I decided to go all the way for Jesus. I moved from the Roche-Sharon area, and I moved to Humble, and I immediately joined the Luke and got in the choir. So I mean, I literally changed my life. It's not that I was doing stuff I had no business doing, but if you're not doing what He wants you to do, you're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
See, I want to encourage men to. It's nothing wrong with loving the Lord. There's nothing wrong with having a life with Jesus. You can enjoy yourself, live your life. Don't worry about what nobody thinks. You know good and well what you're supposed to be doing, what you're not supposed to be doing. You know, I mentor people all the time, whether they're married people, because I've been married. I can tell them about what to do and what not to do, and they want to listen, they can listen, but I got some experience in that.
Where did the vision come from of the Zydeco Festival?
Well, Willie was from Louisiana. They, that's Zydeco is big over there. It's in the field. It's in the only place. So he started it here, and it wound up after a few years. It just took off.
Okay.
The migration of Louisiana people that are here is just tremendous. A lot of roots are set in Louisiana, but people live here.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We give them what they're missing.
Right.
As best we can. So that's why I want to form a team.
Wait a minute. Did you work with him before he passed with the festival?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. I took it over in 2006.
Gotcha. Oh, the same year as the sausage. So his first festival was, do you know the year?
90, but I'm gonna say
91. You said 91.
I said 91.
Somewhere around there. And when you took over it, did you take over it like he let it go? You took over it, you started doing your thing?
Yeah, we had a little rift, and I decided that I was gonna go do something else, and he wound up walking away from it, and I came back and just did it on my own.
Okay, so let me ask you this, since you said that, because that's where my confusion is. Hold on.
There's no confusion. Come on with it.
I'll be confused. So I used to go to this festival every year. It was like my favorite thing to do. Loved it. It was I remember being so many people and children. Festival? It was just great. The Zydeco Festival. Okay, yeah. I don't know if it was solopreneur, whatever it was. I was there. So actually, me and my cousin Sean. Did Sean go with me? I don't know if I went with Sean. Went with some people. She was there too, though. But so my question is, when it stopped, was that the reason it stopped then, or this was later on?
It stopped because of me, because of my interaction with the Lord. That's why I stopped doing it, because I felt like this.
Well, wait a minute. So when Mr. Will walked away, it kept going. So that's what I'm saying. It didn't end then. Okay,
No,
that's what I'm
no,
making sure.
No, okay, no.
Okay.
But I stopped doing it. It was strictly because of my walk with the Lord.
Okay.
I had to back up.
Mm-hmm.
Back up and because what he said was, now you can listen,
Mm-hmm.
or I could take your family member, or I could strike you down with something, or So I listened. I backed off. I mean, I'm done. I never would have thought that I would have been able to do that. I thought I had to live and die for that thing because it's such a good time for everybody.
Yeah.
But now I
Tell them you're doing chat with Trina. They need to call you back because we chatting right now. When you started doing the festival, when you took it over, that's kind of when it really, really grew. And I think that's probably the time I was coming. That's back when I think Noonie was playing and J. Paul was riding a motorcycle. See, them the times I remember.
Okay. So
what was that?
Willie owned it, and then in 2099, 2000, Steve Delasport took it over. Him and Pat Green and Ron Newton.
Gotcha.
So then, that thing was very, very huge. It was huge and lucrative.
Yeah.
So, with the favor God had over my life, though, it would have cost me a lot of money to take that thing over.
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand, I don't want to put any rumors out there. So let me just say.
Say that again. I missed it. I was laughing.
I said, I'm not starting no rumors. So I'm going to just say God favored me when they decided not to do it. The next year I took it over. Walked right in and took it over. Yeah.
And when you say you don't want to start no rumors, mean you don't want to give the reason, say no reason why.
No, I'm not doing that. I ain't never been messy in my life, and I ain't finna
start nothing. Well, I mean, it never. That's not about being messy, but I'm just saying you had said I don't want to put no rumors. That's why I was making sure. Okay, so you took it over. Can you remember who was on the headline? Who was the headline? So I can chronologically figure out where we at. Who was on your?
Oh, Brian Jack. Chris,
okay.
And
you decide when you did it. How many years did you do it before you got to your walk with the Lord?
10 years.
Really? Okay. So when it just abruptly stopped, that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what I always wondered. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I wondered. I'm sure several other people wanted to know what happened because that was the thing to do.
I felt bad. Because I never thought I'd ever be able to walk away from producing that event because of what it meant to the culture.
Mm-hmm.
But the Lord means more to me than anything else. So anybody have to listen. I'm looking for someone to go get sponsors for me. Solicit sponsors. So 936-253-4932. I'm looking for someone to go get sponsors for the Crosby
Zydeco Festival.
September 17th through the 19th.
So this is the thing. So what made you decide, or was there another calling, another conversation, another ordering of your steps to start it again, to bring this back? And we thank you for bringing it back. We're very excited.
Okay, so let me tell you that story. So at the Crosby Fairgrounds, there was another underlying issue that I dealt with for years.
Right.
Racism. So I'm just gonna call it out.
It's all you got to. We got to. That's the only way we ever get past it.
And that was racism. So I hung in there and I endured. And so not only did I say I was still with it because of the Lord, I said I was still with it because of the racism. So my brother books an event at the Crosby Fairgrounds. I'm like, and I'm not ever going to step a foot back over there because I was done. I was like, Lord said, don't go, I ain't going. So make a long story short, he wound up having to go out of town and he wanted me to keep our name good. So I had to go do the event. So I went to go do the event. And at the end, now these guys are friends of mine. Rick and Gene came up to me. And
they're at the Crosby grounds. Okay.
They're on the board.
Okay. Oh.
See, they've done that. Those guys have done the 180 in the way they treat me with respect and dignity. And I wasn't happy with them walking up on me. I'm like, what you want? I'm about to
You was ready.
I'm leaving.
I don't know how to hold my dukes up.
We understand. How you feel and this and that.
Yeah.
And make a long story short, I don't do anything without God making a way.
Mm-hmm.
If He wants me to do something, He always opens that door. I don't get in front of Him anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So here's the cold part. This festival been gone 6-7 years now. God allowed me to bring it back just on the word of mouth, and everybody was getting ready for it. COVID hit.
Yeah.
To May, July, September, everybody getting hyped up.
I'm like, why he? And you can tell. Can I tell you what I said? Can I be honest?
If it's derogatory, I don't. If it's detrimental, if it's
I wouldn't say this is not that kind of show, boo. I'm a classy young lady, so I don't roll like that. That's that other show.
Negative,
that's them other people. It would never be negative. What I was gonna say was, I don't roll like that, boo. You gotta get to know me. So what I was gonna say was, what I kept thinking was, why he just don't go and just move it to 2021 instead of keep changing? Because I'm sure it's frustrating him to have to keep moving the date. I wonder why he doesn't just move. Go ahead.
Because I'm not guided by me.
Gotcha.
But every time I moved it, the hype got up. Now people act like they done missed something. People act like the festival went on. I can't wait to go next year.
Well, I can't wait to go because I can't get my money back. No, I'm just joking. Okay. There's no refunds. But no, I'm just saying, I'm just being real, but I want to come. I'm excited about the festival. But yes, some of us want to make sure we get that festival so we can win.
Well, we got you covered.
Long as I can come to that festival and enjoy myself.
Of course you can.
Long as it's happening. But I'm ready. Like September 17th, right? Now, who are your performers? I don't know if they're the same, and I don't remember. It's been a year ago. Tell us who the performers are.
I'm not ready to
Oh, so it's a surprise. So but we do need to know that we do need to know that they're not the same people that we paid for, right?
I never said they're not.
Oh, so how you don't feel like releasing who they are?
Because I'm not ready.
So let me ask you this. The people who are already on it, you can't release them either? Tell us about if they gonna be there. I mean, I understand you may have some new people.
How about this? When I get ready to announce everything, I'll come on your show and do it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real honest, all up in my gut. Now I done paid my money for who I wanted for some of the people that was on that show. So I think it's fair that eventually I know if some of those people are not gonna be on the show. That's all I'm trying to tell you, because I paid my money now.
But it's not about being fair. It's not about being fair. COVID wasn't fair to none of us.
No, it wasn't.
That had COVID not happened, what you paid for, you would have got. So you can't blame me if somebody's on there that you want to see.
No. Go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
That's where you're coming at me. Like I can't help it if somebody that.
No. All I'm saying is my. I'm not trying to come at you in any disrespectful way. What I'm saying to you is, I think it's great that you want to surprise us all, right? But to be honest,
it's not about a surprise. I'm just not ready to announce it today.
Right. So what I'm saying, because I want to explain that I'm not trying to be disrespectful, because that's not who I am. What I'm saying though is, you're saying that I'm coming for you. I came for you because it's not your fault because of COVID. If who I paid for is not a thing. But with all due respect, Troy, now, when let's just take me out the equation. If Joe Blow bought a ticket and the person that he wants to see, none of the people on here, which I know that's not going to happen. I thought whoever you have is going to be.
Who's giving me my money back that I've lost?
You the promoter.
Who's giving me money?
You're responsible.
Okay, but who's?
Okay, let me tell you this. Let me say this. I was having a concert.
And is this something that should we be talking about the festival or this? Which one should we?
I thought we were still talking about the festival.
This sounds kind of personal to me.
Okay, it's not personal to me because I don't know you like that. So it's not personal. I'm just, Troy, it ain't supposed to be no argument because I don't roll like that. I was just asking you a question, but if you're uncomfortable with me asking you about the lineup, it's a problem. We'll move on. You still looking for vendors?
Pretty much have all the vendors.
Okay. Oh, cool. Well, do you have any spaces open though? Maybe
something that nobody else is selling. All they can do is call me and I can let them know
if something's available. That's good that you sold all your vendors, though. That's cool. That's really good.
And that they were cooperative, knowing that COVID is what nothing to do about it, that everybody kept moving forward.
Definitely, definitely. I get that. I'm coming regardless because I like Zydeco and I like festivals. I like festivals because they outside, they fun, they family friendly, and all of that good stuff. It was something else you asked. You were asking earlier, but I think we started talking about something else. You were talking about a team. You only need a team for the sponsors, or do you need other people on your team?
I can use everybody, a few people, but I definitely need somebody that's capable to go out and go solicit businesses for sponsors.
Right.
Matter of fact, let me highlight my sponsors that I have so far.
Cool. Okay. Who?
Cigars here in Humble on Beltway 8 and Wilson Road, and on 1960. Cigars. That's where I go smoke at and hang out at.
What's it called?
Top 10 Cigars.
Top 10. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have a out. Do they have like a patio too? Or it's an inside venue?
It's inside and they have a patio.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And Tobias Staffing, if anybody needs a job, they can contact Tobias, Tabias Staffing, and Comfort Care Security.
Okay. So that's okay.
3. And I'm going to plug my brother, Pat's Wild Wings, 9739 North Sam Houston Parkway, Suite 200.
We'll go back to the pandemic. I know that was a challenge when the pandemic first came on. I know that was like, whoo. And even though we do have faith in God, we believe God's going, is the one that's guiding us. But I know it had to be like when it first happened. How did you feel when it first happened? You had to move it the first time.
Yeah, I had some anxiety to a certain degree because I always put my best foot forward in whatever I do. And I don't like letting nobody down. I know what this means to people, but the difference is I learned to yield to the Lord.
Yeah.
One day, when I saw got to make a decision, everything went away and got on Facebook and announced it.
And everybody was understanding. I was excited that it was moved to a certain extent because I was so uncomfortable with going anywhere, to be honest with you. Yeah. So I was definitely excited it got changed. And then me and my cousin panicked. My cousin Sean and I are going together. We had bought our tickets and we was like, where are our tickets at? Well, so we had to go through because we did it online. So we gotta find our tickets. So I think that was the day I texted you or something. It was like, I asked you something about the tickets or whatever. You was like, oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Because we was panicking like, where the hell are our tickets? So, but I did find my ticket, Troy. Just FYI, I did go through my phone and find my tickets. So I'm going to be in there. And then you remember my face. I'm chat with Trina. So if I come knocking on the door, say, hey, I can't find my ticket. Y'all, you going to hook me up?
Who is she? Yeah, we got you.
Thank you. I also want to ask you, what is the most challenging thing about hosting an event that's so large?
You got to start early. You have to, thank God, let's see how to answer this right. It's challenging because every aspect of it, you got to make sure the band show up on time, make sure you go up on stage on time. You got to make sure the parking is okay. You got to make sure your patrons are okay. The whole thing is kind of stressful. It's not an easy feat, and I thank God I've been able to pull it off. But
do you also have a good team that has your back and helps you keep it together?
But the problem is, I'm everywhere. I should be like a CEO sitting back, watching everything, but not me.
Okay. Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
All the way from going to get change.
Yeah. But that's the high of it, don't you think? Like, that's the fun of it to me. Like, I like to be in the mix of my stuff. I mean, like, I'm not a micromanager, but I really like to be in the mix of meeting people, doing this, and you know what I mean? Is that kind of what you mean?
Yeah, well, but it's not so much. I just feel like I'm responsible for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love doing it. I love doing it. I'm tired when it's over, though.
Yeah, yeah. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. Do you ever sit back, events that I give, after everything's done, said and done, and you sit back and you see all these people enjoying themselves, and you know that you were a part of this thing? Doesn't that make you feel this thing,
when I get on
Greatness.
stage
Hmm.
and stand in the back and look at all these people,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's
It is.
I think I don't think I know that we're gonna be rewarded for having to wait. Let me tell you how awesome God is, though. That festival normally goes on one time a year.
Hmm.
Now God will give you double for your trouble.
Okay.
Fall, then we'll come back and hit them in the spring every year.
Okay. I like that. I think that's like, again, I think that's fabulous. I'd rather be in a festival style, to be honest, where I can see several bands and pay a certain amount of money than just going to some club that holds 20 people
And
and
say the
pay
same
$20.
price. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's too little,
I'm
too
not
little up
going
in
up on
there.
the price because it's a family. It's $25. You said 20, but it's $25
Okay. Hmm.
per day. I'm not going up on the price just because
Hmm.
the narrative of it.
Hmm.
When the expenses get outrageous, that's the end. But
Yeah.
my thing has always been about the family.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And that's cool
they're
because the
close
kid,
again.
I think there's so many events that are Zydeco where people want to come, but they can't because they have kids. So that's the cool thing about the festival too, because you can bring the entire family, bring your little lawn chairs and, all ages. It's usually, I've never witnessed any, violence or, what I'm saying? I've never witnessed
It's
anything
family.
like that. Yeah.
And that's the thing. People come. It's people plan their high school graduation, college
Oh,
graduation, their
wow.
reunions around this thing, and it's always been during spring break. So it's a lot of pluses.
Yeah. Do you have any? So I asked you what your biggest challenge, and that's trying to be all over the place. What is the most rewarding thing about doing this festival?
What came out of your mouth? Everybody having a good time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so at the end of the day, when you tired and everything, you still roll over and be like, thank you, God. And oh, this was great. And you're ready to
Hedge
do
of
it again.
protection. Hedge of
Yeah.
protection.
Want to say you have anything else that you want to say? Anybody you need to shout out?
What I want to leave people with is get into a relationship with Christ. Get into a relationship with God. It's rewarding. He will not let you down, and you'll look forward to the next problem you come up against, knowing that He'll take care of you. Because He'll remind you when you're thinking that, oh, this is the worst thing that ever happened to me. Well, no, it's not, because you thought something else was the worst thing that ever happened to you, and you're standing here talking about it now. So if you through that, He'll get you through this. Period.
Right. Yeah.
Don't let your dreams. You have to let your dreams be bigger than your fear.
Hmm.
You only get one chance to live, so you may as well go for it. Go live your life, but let God guide you, lead you.
I asked you about your kids being involved with the sausage company. What about the festival? Do they help you with? Are they a part of that too, or that's
Oh
not
yeah,
their
that's a
thing?
family. Yeah, my family has.
Okay. Oh, awesome. So do they enjoy Zydeco as well?
Whew.
Oh, okay. So when will you start? Do you? And let me just ask, because I know there are some promoters that go to different places and stuff. Is that the kind of promotion you do as well, where you go to different places? Because I think that's the first time I ever talked to you was at Mr. A's right before COVID.
Right.
Yeah, and I think you were promoting there. So
Yeah,
that was a dumb question.
man. With the advent of social media is a beast.
It is. It is. If you use it right.
I didn't. I used to be from here to Louisiana, here to East Texas,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Austin,
promoting.
Galveston. Yeah, passing out.
Yeah.
I used to pass
Right.
out 20, 30,000 flyers, literally.
Yeah.
I don't do that no more. And I couldn't believe how the word was getting out, because I just got back in the game. I couldn't believe how the word was getting out
Mm-hmm.
as good as it did, because I had no need to push anything like I had to push the festival. So
Right.
yeah, it
Are the you're still going to be selling tickets?
I'll
Yes, it's
start
still
selling tickets
available.
probably around May or June.
Okay. 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 All
RV
righty.
parking. Um,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay. It's been so long, Troy. I haven't forgot about all this kind of stuff.
I'm gonna do a video and it's gonna highlight all that. Few videos.
Okay. Cool. 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 Well, if there's
But
anything that
look,
I can, go ahead.
oh yeah, you're on the team. You don't know
If
what.
there's anything I can do for you, I'm here. Well, you know
You're
now
on the
anyway.
team. You just don't know it yet.
Whatever I can do for you.
I want you guys to. I'll announce when the sausage will be in.
HEB. Oh,
Namely HEB to start off here in Texas. Look how pretty that is. Look how
it's so pretty. Is that a green package? Does that mean it's jalapeno?
it's green onion.
Green onion. Do you have regular sausage?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us again? You named a few restaurants that the sausages are in. Their gumbo and their grits and stuff. Tell us again.
5 Central.
5 Central.
On Virginia. It's in the shrimp and grits, the gumbo, the pasta, and it's on the weekend. It's on the buffet. Look who's here,
brother. Hey there. Hey. Oh, there, Pat's wing. Look at him with his shirt. Wait, look at the Pat wings on his shirt. Move on in the camera, Pat's wings. Is your name Pat?
Yes, it is.
That's Patrick Barrett of Pat's
Wild. Hi, Mr. Barrett. How are you?
Very nice to meet you. Your name is?
My name is Trina.
Hey, Miss Trina, how you doing?
Nice to meet you. Okay.
Come get some wings.
Yeah. Come get me some wings. I'm all dressed. I got my face beat. I may have to come on up and join y'all.
Slapping you around. Go on, girl.
So Pat's wings gonna be at the festival too.
Huh?
It's a nice place. Because matter of fact, I was gonna post tonight on Facebook to say where is to go on Tuesdays because it's spring break right now, so people
we're there every Tuesday. That's why I've been plugging it like that.
9739 North Sam Houston Parkway, Humble, Texas 77393.
And it's okay, Humble.
9739 North Sam Houston Parkway East.
Because it's in Humble.
100.
Okay. And that's so funny because a girlfriend of mine was trying to do something for her birthday just Friday, and she lives in Humble, Channel View, that area, and she's like, "It's nothing out here. Look at there. Look at God," and told me something for him to do. Look at that.
Where's girlfriend at now? Call girlfriend. Tell the girlfriend to come on up there.
I'm gonna contact her because she was trying to celebrate our month. So what days is Pat Wings open?
From Tuesday to Sunday, we close on Mondays. We open at 5 o'clock on Tuesdays, but for the rest of the week, we open up for lunch from 11 to 9 or 11 to 6 on Sundays, 11 to 10 on Saturdays.
Well, what can we do in there besides eat?
It's BYOB.
What?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all hear that?
On a Tuesday night, you can listen to some good music. I got a DJ there on Tuesday nights. We have people on the patio smoking cigars. So
okay, Pat, I'm gonna have to catch you. I'm gonna catch y'all.
If you got a personal hookah, you can bring your hookah and smoke it too.
Now that don't happen. Now that's a good one. Y'all better pay attention. Okay, Pat's Wings. Thank you, Pat.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I just want to say thank you for joining me tonight.
Appreciate you.
I hope so much that you will come back once you have the your lineup, so we can do it here on Chat with Trina. And but I do appreciate you. I appreciate you for bringing the festival back. I appreciate you, all the things that you've said about your journey and walk with God and finding and making those changes you need to make in your life, because it's true. And hopefully that inspires someone else to do the same. So let's see the hat. Let's see the hat close up. I see you. Bitch can't see no Zydeco. Can you play anything? Can you do anything? You sing? Can you play Zydeco? Can you Zydeco dance?
You do better checking the weather, your text messages, and your email and checking. I cook. I pray. I keep a clean house. I taught myself how to play the accordion. Do I dance? Can I sing? Yeah, I dance. Can I sing?
Okay. Troy, when I see you, before I met you, all I would see you was just walking around talking to people. I never saw you cut a step. So
never saw me what?
I ain't seen you cut no step.
Can you dance?
I most definitely can.
Okay, well, I'm gonna show you.
But let me just tell you where
don't put no disclaimers out there now.
No, I'm just saying I am a Houston two-step and Dallas DFW swing out dancer. Then I'm a Zydeco dancer because I just learned how to Zydeco, so I ain't that great.
Well, don't come checking me. Go check the weather, your text messages.
I just wanted to know if you could dance, boy. I'm gonna grab you when I see you. Then I'm gonna see, because I'm gonna see you when you're promoting. I'm gonna come grab you. But anyway, boy, Troy, thank you again. And it's been fun. You are so funny. So, and tell Pat we gonna see him over at Pat's
She
Wings.
just told me, Pat. She said bye. Bye-bye.
All right. See you later, Troy. Guys,
I appreciate
remember,
you, Trina.
thank you. Guys, remember to go to youtube.com/chat with Trina. Make sure, tell them to subscribe to youtube.com to chat with Trina. Tell them in your best voice.
Chat with Trina.
Say subscribe
No,
to
go
chat
to
with Trina.
YouTube. Go to YouTube and subscribe to Chat with Trina.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Y'all
you.
make sure y'all go. My goal is to get 500 subscribers by January. So I need you. Troy gonna tell people I'm gonna edit this video and send it to Troy, and he's gonna post it on his pages so that I can get some more subscribers. Then we're gonna get Pat Wings to come on here and talk and chat with Trina so we can get his word out there, okay?
We appreciate it. Matter of fact, wings on Pat tonight.
Did he say that? Pat, I don't hear you back there.
Wings on Pat.
Okay. All right then, Troy. See you later. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate you.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you.
All right, bye. Thank you again, Mr. Troy Barrett, for chatting with Trina tonight. It was so exciting to hear about the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company. And we will see you in September for the return of the Crosby Zydeco Festival. Guys, thank you for making the choice to click in to chat with Trina. Remember to go to youtube.com/chat with Trina. Hit subscribe and then hit the little bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. And don't forget, join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on the Chat with Trina Facebook group page. Bye.